I want to start with a big welcome. Please, everybody stand up. Open your arms. And I want to hear 3 times, welcome. 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 Welcome in the Champions League of the blockchain industry. Today is the day. Today is the day when officially our mainnet goes live. KaratNet goes live today. Actually, it went live a few hours ago because we had to make it up and running before the presentation, of course. Today, we step into a new era. Today, we open a new chapter in the technology, especially in the blockchain side. KaratNet. Everybody knows about it. Everybody knows what it is. But let me explain you a little bit more about it. The new chapter starts like this. It's dynamic. Exactly like, like a baby when he's born. It's a boy, it's a girl. Ours is dynamic. And that's a first in the industry. What exactly means? We stepped from the static blockchain. So from the blockchain you already know, from just the cryptocurrencies or some other, let's say, light applications over blockchain. We stepped into the technology furthermore, and we made it dynamic. We made instant messaging. We made telecommunications over the mainnet. We made it to interconnect our entire ecosystem, our entire Karatbars family, our entire projects, the projects we released and the future projects about to come. The mainnet is the carrier technology. It's the common sense of the entire Karatbars ecosystem. The Impulse K1, the K-Merchant, the CEMs, the KBC cryptocurrency, the KCB cryptocurrency, gold trading, cryptocurrency trading, and the future projects about to come. All of them have a common technology in the middle, and that's our mainnet. Unlike other similar blockchain technologies, blockchain is developed, we made it. We have the community. We have the financial power. We have the intelligence. We have the engineers. We have the resources. We have the success. It's faster, more reliable, decentralized, open source, dynamic, safer, faster than the others. And it does real life applications. Why everybody thought at the very beginning when blockchain went, why everybody thought of let's make it financial, and everybody made financial over blockchain, and that was all. But why are we limited? Why don't we develop more? Why don't we try to research? Exactly as I previously said, it's a challenge to develop. You don't take something as given. Okay, is it good, is it bad? You have to take your own conclusions. You have to furthermore develop. If you just stay and take what's given, you'll never success. You will never success if you just take what is given. You have to take it on your own, develop, try, come with ideas, implement, and of course, fail or success. With success. I would say like this. What if, okay, it's a Sunday, all crypto data engineers is here, all Karatbars engineers are here. But let's see if there is somebody in the core of our mainnet. So let's put it this way. The mainnet starts on a core, and it gets decentralized by the nodes. The core is back home in Romania, in our research center, in our data center in crypto data. And let's see how it looks like and what they do there. Do we have a live video on screen? Hello, Adi.
Hello.
Adi is one of our best engineers. He was the one who got a short straw and he had to stay home because we all left here. So Adi, how is everything there?
It's hello.
Can you hear me? How is everything there?
Yes. It's everything is normal. No overload of the network. We monitor exercising the servers, and we are waiting for you home.
Can you show us some more in the data center? Please, let's see some more of our data center. We're proud of it. No, it's bigger. Guys, this is one of the largest research and development facilities for blockchain technology in the world. It's back home, and these toys run for the past year to test our technological development, research. This is the toys. Adrian, mulțumim foarte mult. Adrian, thanks very much. Have a cool weekend onwards. We're here. Unfortunately, it's only us without you, but we'll come home tomorrow and we start working onwards. Thanks, Adrian. Have a good day. Mulțumesc. Guys, what you've seen behind me, it's let's say, 10% of the entire research and development test facility in Romania. This is the clean side, so we can show it. You know how engineers are. We never clean behind us. We just develop and work. So this is a small part of the testing facility we developed in the past 7 years in Romania. As you probably know, it all started like let's say, not a game, but it all started like a small project of mining cryptocurrencies. So that's like taking what's given and running it. And we thought, no, that's not for us, not enough. You stay home, what? The machines work and I stay home and watch TV. Really? And I'm gonna turn 35 years old, I'm gonna have like a huge beer belly and eat popcorns and enjoy something. No, that's not for me. That's not for us. That's not challenging enough. So this is how the project started. This is how we started to develop, in the early stages, the technology that we were bringing now on the table, the technology that we're bringing now available to you guys, to the KaratBars family, to the entire world. And on top of that, the more computing power, the more decentralization, the more you expand and the more you develop, the more you secure, the more you create security for yourself, for your assets, for your financial side. Because, when it comes to IT, when it comes to digital assets, when it comes to money, or just private life, just your privacy, your day-by-day privacy, it's all about how do I do it? Most likely, the worldwide is not all formed by IT engineers. I understand, I respect the sportsmen, the teachers, doctors, lawyers, every single profession in this world. is focused on their job, on their idea, on their side. Why would the doctor should overwork just to ensure he works on a secure computer, he works on a secure smartphone, he navigates on a secure website or something like that? Guys, you're a businessman. A businessman should be focused on his business. You don't have to worry about security every single day. What antivirus should I buy? Which one is better? What's a Trojan? Should I click this site? Is it safe? Will this one steal my password? It looks like a genuine Karat bars. Should I log in? Should you? I've recently, and this is a cool joke, but it's not a joke. That's the reality. I make it like a joke, but it's a reality. We're having here the Karat bars members, the Karat bars family. And I don't think it's more than 2 weeks ago when I saw in a Facebook group, somebody posted a print screen with a warning. Please do not enter this website. If you enter here and you log in, this is a fake site, and you'll get your credentials exposed. So, of course, exposed to the hackers, the scammers. It was a super cool warning, the same warnings I used to do more or less every week. I post warnings, guys, please pay attention, somebody's impersonating us, scammers, phishers, hackers. They impersonate us, trying to steal your assets, try to steal your personal details, your gold, your cryptocurrency, whatever. So I commented on that. No, sorry. I've seen this warning, and there was a comment. And the comment said something like this. No worries, mate. I clicked that, tried to log in, but it doesn't work. And it was obvious it was a super, super mega fake Karat bar site. And then I said, okay, and I wrote, hello, sir. You see, that site is impersonating Karat bars. That's a fake. If you log in there, if you try to log in there, the site won't work because it's made by a thief to steal your username and password, your credentials. And then the thief will log in your name and withdraw whatever you have there. Cryptocurrency, gold, take your details, take your personal invoices, whatever. The same guy had a super, super, super cool reply. I will never forget it in my life, and I promise you guys. And most likely some of you saw this reply. I know somebody who saw it. He said, yes, sir, I understand what you say, but still, the hackers are stupid because I tried to log in and it doesn't work. And that's a real one. Guys, that is a real one. Then I entered the profile of this gentleman. I saw he's a real cool guy, a real cool businessman. But of course, he's not an IT guy. Most likely, he's a doctor or something like that. I think a dental surgery or something. So why would you worry? Why would you focus and lose time to understand things? That's not your day-by-day job, nor your interest. Why would you spend days and hours and trying to understand why www and not w444 quadruple? Why HTTPS and not simple HTTP? Why? How should I understand if a DNS is hijacked or not, and the scammers will steal from me? How should I spot the real, genuine site versus a clone? Because in the end of the day, the clone looks the same. Maybe you ever thought, or let me give you another example. When you wake up, you go to work. Have you ever wondered how many of the people around you are bad intended? Maybe you go to the office, maybe even the Uber driver or your driver. Maybe he's a scammer. You don't know. Maybe he tries somehow to conspire against you. Maybe the coffee shop bartender or the secretary or the guy you meet in the elevator will NFC copy your credit card from your pocket. Or maybe he will try to steal, most likely you already heard, there's a technology to copy, to replicate your hard disk drive, even if you don't touch it, by magnetic. Yep, magnetically, today, in theory, okay, it's not in everybody's hands, but magnetically you can copy a hard disk drive without touching it. Maybe you just meet somebody on the street, and that guy passes by your side, or you stay by somebody in the elevator, and he will try to copy your personal details, along with private keys, along with cryptocurrency, and everything. And that is a real security threat. That's a real problem. And I would love to show you a super cool movie. What is that? What if a revolutionary product, such as this one, would really exist? What if you'd sleep well knowing your security, your privacy, is handled by the specialists, by the technicians? What if you would know there is something, there is a safe environment you could day by day use without caring for security, for phishing issues, for hackers, for the bad guys, and you'd know all your digital assets are safely handled? Would you like that? I don't feel the wish. Okay, I wish to have such a product, but I don't know if it's possible. I don't know. Fortunately, we have a super pretty lady here. She's called Miri, and she will bring me something. It's a boy! It's secure, it's private, and it handles all the headaches for you. It's called the WIM. It wears our signature. It wears our compatible private key, the physical hardware private key. We've made it. We've made it the world's first secured device, secured computer, a laptop, blockchain featured, operating security and privacy for you guys. This is the toy, and I will come back to the baby shortly. So let's go back to the beginning of the security side. There's a very big demand in the market for a safe, for a secure environment, for a secure computer to handle all these things for you. Last year, at the point when I came in KaratBars, I realized, because, before I joined the KaratBars family, before I dedicated my entire career to our family, to our project, I thought every single person I meet day by day in my office is just like me. The technicians I meet every day, my colleagues, my office mates, all of them are IT guys. We speak the same language. And I thought everybody's like me. Joining a super wide global company, such as KaratBars, made me understand the world is not spinning around the IT technicians. Nope. They make the world work. But IT technicians are not everywhere. Not everybody speaks the same language as I do. So at that point, I asked Mr. Stites, Mr. Stites, do you think we can change something? Do you think we can bring something for our community, for our affiliates, for the entire world? Do you think it makes sense to train the doctors and the philosophy teachers to understand computer programming? Or is it better to work for them and offer them a turnkey solution for this? On top of that, then the other issues came. Okay, not everybody is using computers day by day. Not everybody is doing complicated tasks, complicated blockchain, cryptocurrency, K-merchant things. Most of the people just do text processing and video playing and stuff like that. So we said, okay, but we can make a super, super cool device. Blockchain featured, and in the same time, a regular computer, as you know computers nowadays. Me and my team at that time already developed the voice over blockchain. We patented the voice over blockchain at that time, so it was even more challenging to implement the voice over blockchain in a computer as well. Why only handheld voice over blockchain? Why don't we bring it over our mainnet to the computers as well? And in the same time, give them the opportunity of using the regular operating systems as you know them. Windows, the applications over Windows, and so on. So the WIM comes to help both the blockchain-related jobs and the regular jobs. It comes with two operating systems in parallel, the Crypto Data OS, which is completely built from scratch, tailor-made for our community, for our family, for the blockchain users, for the blockchain community, as well for the neighbors. The neighbors who just process text, send Skype messages, and browse the email. Let me show you something more on a big screen behind me, so you'd better understand. It's a baby over a blockchain. Yep, a new fruit of our mainnet. Our mainnet made possible a new device. Without the mainnet existence, without Karat bars, without our family, without crypto data, this would have never been possible. Because it all relies on our developed mainnet. Let's see what it does. This is the toy. It's a cool one. Let's see, hardware-wise, all the features it's got. A super cool, generous 14.1 display. It's a super, super, super cool IPS display. 2018 introduced, 2019 firstly launched, 2019 late produced, state-of-the-art Intel i3 CPU. That's the processor, that's the brain. 8 GB of RAM, huge jet-generous battery, Bluetooth, Ethernet, HDMI, latest state-of-the-art USB 3.0, Type-C connectors. Fingerprint reader to secure your assets, to be encrypted with your private keys, to be encrypted with your passwords. So nobody can hijack your assets. Nobody can hijack your identity, not even accessing the physical computer. It's impossible. That's history. Nobody can extract one letter of your information from your computer anymore. 512 gigabytes SSD, state of the art. Dual operating system. Exactly as I said. The neighbors or the grandma can still use it to watch soap operas, and you can use it for operating our ecosystem. You can use it for operating the key merchant. It has a super cool GPU, so a graphic card, a metal case, and more. The unique private key. The unique private key, firstly introduced with the Impulse. Firstly introduced with this tiny device. Do you remember it? Do you know it? Do you have it? The same private key from this device can be used in that device. From the little brother to the super cool senior. The private key is the same. The private key is compatible. It can transfer, unlike usual keys, unlike usual hardware private keys. It can store all your blockchain assets. It can secure your blockchain identity. This is who you are. You are this identity. You have here, of course, in backup, your assets, your blockchain, your identity, your blockchain number, and everything is held and handled and encrypted and released, sent over using this tiny device. You already know it, you already know the concept, and you already know the patent we've applied for this device that powers and helps for the security and for the encryption of your assets. It has as well, let me see what else it has. A super cool secondary display to help you with the day-by-day needs, with the day-by-day operations you may use, with the day-by-day key merchant operations you may handle. Also, there is a SIM card slot inside. Wi-Fi connectivity, SIM card connectivity for internet, so you could rely on the voice over blockchain wherever you go. In a car, in a plane, in a bus, going to work, going back from work, going to camping. You can access your blockchain projects. You can access your blockchain assets with this device having a 4G connectivity, being online every single moment of your existence. Of course, if you want. What else it can do? What's the other cool features it can do? Or let's do something else. It's even better. Let me show you how it works, and then I will explain you what we developed. Going back 4 months in KaratNet. You all know KaratNet, right? What is KaratNet? Our exchange. KaratNet is our cryptocurrency exchange. Going back 4 months ago, one of the coolest security features we've lately implemented is the unique token in an email. Used it? Have you ever used it? So every time you get an email from KaratNet in the past 4 months, you've most likely noticed in the footer there's a unique generated token. You can use that token to verify the genuineness of that email. You can check whether it was sent from the corporate or not. You can check whether you're the real destination, what timestamp it wears, and who is the real sender. And I never told you, but that was the first stage of our mainnet release, when we started to test and implement the encrypted, decentralized emails sent over blockchain. Going to the specifications and what the WIM can do. Yes, it can do secure emails wearing a blockchain signature being blockchain encrypted over our mainnet. Yes, from today onwards, whether you're sending an email to the corporate, whether the corporate is sending you an email, and in a close future, trying to go global with this feature, nobody can impersonate us as a corporate in an email to you. The sender is the genuine sender. If it says there is Karat sending an email with his device and the mainnet, it is real Karat. Nobody can use spam emails, fake sender emails. That is history. Nobody can catch in the middle the content of your emails anymore. From now onwards, the content of the email is just for the originator and the destination party. The man in the middle, the hackers, scammers, phishers, are history. They're sun-blind right now. They should go and get a job. Because they run out of jobs, they run out of opportunities. They cannot steal something from our family anymore, from our users. The blockchain workplace, that's a super cool organized desktop on our operating system, on the crypto data operating system, that brings you all the features together, whether it's about email, whether it's about wallets, the vault, the safe box, accessing the private key, the voice over blockchain. Everything is included in a super cool workplace. IPFS. IPFS is the technology developed by us, carried by the KaratNet, with infinite storage in a blockchain cloud, in a blockchain-based cloud. Yep, that's a feature, and that's a feature with a new baby. The K merchant, the KaratBit, is all native to the WIM. Moreover, have you ever wondered or have you ever heard about DNS hijack? What is DNS hijack? Domain name server. Let's take this example. When you open a computer browser, you type www.google.com. The server is not called google.com. The server has an IP, a unique IP assigned. A third-party server called domain name server takes the domain name, so the characters you type in a browser, and converts it or finds who is the Google server to take you there. In the past 3 or 4 years, one of the biggest threats in computer security is DNS hijack, because a man in the middle, a bad guy, can hijack the DNS, the domain name server you're accessing, whether it's local in your house or a higher one, a higher ranked one in your city or in your country, and it happened. You can check with my Ether wallet. It happened last year in Russia for the entire Russian citizens. The domain name server is replaced by the hackers, by the scammers. So when, at the point you try to access www.google.com, this server is a lying one. He says, yes, this is the server from Google, and does not. You type google.com, and it takes you to a copy of Google, and then it steals your credentials, or sensitive information, or private keys, or whatever the goal of that hackers is. From now on, we can tell them this: go get an F job. It is not possible. DNS hijack is not possible anymore. Blockchain social media platform, I don't want to reveal too much, but it comes as a super, super, super cool project in a close future. KaratNet native, meant to protect, to GDPR, comply and protect your personal information, your personal life, and your personal future. I don't want to talk too much about that. You'll see in the very, very, very close future what that is. The Vault box, you already know it from the Impulse. Wallet Manager, Crypto Data, App Market, all of them is native with this new baby. With the Crypto Data OS, which runs in the same time or in parallel with the regular operating system you all know, the regular Windows or whatever operating system you may choose for your day-by-day non-dedicated jobs. I would bet nobody will use this one as long as you have the super cool Crypto Data OS protecting you from thieves, virus, scammers, things. But as you know, transition is a word in my mind. I all the time think about transition. You cannot come with a new technology on the market without creating a transition period. You cannot come tomorrow having just voice over blockchain in a smartphone. No regular calls, because you still want to call grandma to cook some pancakes. Maybe grandma has no voice over blockchain right now, so what? You run out of connectivity with grandma? She cannot call you, ask you if it's cold outside and you got a big jacket? Still, transition needs to exist. Voice over blockchain works in the same time with the regular mobile phone calls over the operator for the transition period. Operating systems, Microsoft Windows, Crypto Data OS, works in the same time for the transition period. I am super confident the technology will go global. We'll go out from the transition period to the next step, we will step up, and then we can forget the old technology that exposes our security, our privacy. That will be in the super, 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 super close future. KaratNet, it carries all these things. KaratNet takes care of all these features, carries the information, works them out, encrypts it for you, and manages your privacy and security. The fingerprint encryption, regular PIN, Face ID, blockchain featured, blockchain protected, Face ID. That's a major leak if somebody hijacks your computer. Having your face recognition. Face recognition is not just a picture of yours you can find on social media. It wears a lot more information. Whenever you're registering a face recognition app, that app takes exact sizes of your face, unique definitions of your face, and that is in danger. In case it goes on bad hands, this is a private data exposure. That's not normal. It shouldn't exist. That's why we came out with the blockchain featured face recognition, blockchain encrypted face recognition. Nobody can steal it anymore. The passwords, the warm word, which you already know from the Impulse. So, let's review. Mainnet is live, starting today. It's better, faster, more reliable, more private, and carries all the Karat bars ecosystem. It carries the WIM, the Impulse, the K-Merchant, the CEMs, the KaratBit, and all the major projects of our family. Everything united by the mainnet. The KaratNet, yep. I prepared a slide, as you probably know. I never use slides, so now for me it's very, very hard to follow a slide timeline. So, yep, I go out of the slide all the time. That's why I like to free speak, never prepare slides. I just prepare these things, so a few bullet ideas. The KaratNet is ours, alive, and brings us one step further in the technology future, straight into the Champions League I don't want to sell the rank. I want you guys testing and using the features to tell me what is our rank in the Champions League. I know it. I know we're there. But I want you guys to see it, test, try, enjoy, and then tell me, where should we be placed in a Champions League of the IT, in a Champions League of blockchain development, of the payment systems, of the globalization, decentralizing. In one single word, we are in the future. Thanks, guys.
Are you ready?
Ampos, privacy is the new order.
This is
Ovidiu!
This is me, Ovidiu Toma, your engineer on duty. I want to invite on the stage the crypto data engineers that hardly work for us, for this project, for this ecosystem, for our family. I want to invite here my colleagues, my friends, and my partners. Guys, please join us for a picture, join us for applause. You're with the spot. Hola! Hai da bună.
Așa, așa, hai mai în față, așa, 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 așa. Fotbal, aia, ca la fotbal. Așa le-ai făcut?
Push! He's also the member of the team! Sacrifice for taking pictures. Guys, on the stage, you have the 12 most important members of the crypto data family, of the crypto data engineers. This is the team, the sleepless team that works for these super cool projects, for these super cool products to catch life. Without them, nothing would be possible. Thank you. The event continues. More surprises about to come, more surprises about to be revealed. I am here onwards. I'll be here all day today and tomorrow. And on Tuesday, I will have a new security webinar, as I promised you. It will be released on the next Tuesday, in the next 2 days. Thanks, guys. Have a good day onwards. Cheers.
I'll take that.